So what are we brewing? So we've decided to brew a beer called Boat Trip.
A cask beer.
Yeah.
Very, very excited to be making a delicious cask beer with you guys.
Yeah, no, we are equally excited, and it sort of all came around quite serendipitous, didn't it? So
Yeah, we were on hop selection in Yakima in Washington. Try and go out every year to choose our lots of hops. And it turns out we have similar choice in Simcoe.
not just similar, was it? It was identical. So we selected the identical batch of Simcoe, and yeah, what did you like about the Simcoe, Connor?
I mean, Simcoe's a great hop anyway, but that batch in particular just really stood out. The tropical notes on it was just sort of a step above everything else that was there.
The funny thing was, wasn't it? We were trying to come up with a name for a beer, and then serendipity had it that there was another sort of link between the two breweries, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard there's a legend to do with Adnams.
Well, George Adnams was in South Africa, and the legend was that he was eaten by a crocodile.
All right.
Now, we don't know if that's true per se, so maybe we think that he made friends with the crocodile, and that crocodile was Domingo. So
George was like our founding father.
Okay.
So brothers George and Ernest Adnams bought the brewery in 1872. So
Okay.
George didn't really like South Wildlife, so it was too sleepy and quiet for him. So our mutual respect for Simcoe, we sort of played on the idea of selection. So we've got a couple of other hops in there.
You guys sent us some UK hop. We did a blind selection actually at the brewery, so we took all the labels off of the ones that you sent us. We really love Mystic.
I always call it the sort of English mosaic. It has that kind of blueberry note that I really like.
we've got to have some Citra. Obviously, it's the main hop in Ghost Ship, so but maybe we didn't pick the same Citra, although we did pick the same Simcoe, because we look for an elderflower note generally in our Citra. In Ghost Ship and Cask especially, you'll often get a nice like elderflower note.
Yeah, we're constantly chasing that elderflower note. And you do some mixed firm beers and use elderflower, don't you?
Yeah, so we've last week actually we picked some elderflower for this year's iteration of a elderflower mixed fermentation beer, and well, I was chatting to the guys about that a while ago and trying to think of a way we could fold that into this beer, that sort of fresh floral elderflower. So we're going to use some elderflower in this beer, hot side in the wort kettle,
Yeah.
and maybe also in the cask.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of your suggestions about doing like a priming syrup. So I thought that was a fantastic idea. So let's give it a go, right? This is what collabs are about, right?
Yeah.
Trying new stuff and learning about your raw ingredients and things like that. So cool. Well, are we supposed to be brewing? Right. Well, it's great to have you here, and
It's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Cheers.